Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 secrets stores don't want you to know. We all go to stores from time to time, but do you ever buy something you didn't set out to get or spend way more money than you wanted to? Well, it's likely because of these things, so check out this video to save a whole lot of cash by learning stores' best kept secrets. But first, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too? Coming in at number 10, we have skinny mirrors. It's happened to all of us when shopping for clothes. We try something on in the store and we like it, so we buy it. But when we get back home and try it on, it doesn't look as good. The good news is, this isn't you. Stores actually use special mirrors to make you look better. The mirrors work like carnival mirrors, and they distort your body to make it look thinner and taller. And one company called Skinny Mirrors even openly sells mirrors which make you look skinnier. One YouTuber called Shane Dawson tested the mirrors at Target against the ones in his own home, and the ones at Target made him look way thinner. As consumer expert Andrea Warrock wrote, most people will buy more clothing if they like the way they look in it. But some people don't like the way they look. That is why they have these fake skinny mirrors which make you look a whole lot better. As well as the carnival mirror effect, stores spend a lot of time and money on lighting. Now, one of the reasons why is to make products look good. But more to the point, it's to make you look good. We all know from photos that lighting means everything, and the same is true in real life. Chances are, if you look in the mirror and you can see all of your flaws and imperfections in perfect lighting, you won't buy the clothing. But low-key dim lighting makes anyone look good, so you're more likely to buy more clothing with that. That is why many clothing stores such as Hollister are so dark. Seriously, you literally need a flashlight to get around that place. Next up is shelf manipulation. Do you ever wonder why big brands stay big and it's incredibly hard to break into the food business? We all know that stores pay companies for their products. But did you know that companies pay stores for shelf space? That's right, companies can pay stores to position their products in certain places. The biggest brands spend big bucks on getting that eye level view. This is because most people look at the shelf directly to their eye level. And you're actually 6 times more likely to buy what's on the eye level shelf than any other shelf. So these products pay to have themselves in a good position, which is all fine, right? But what isn't right is that big brands can actually pay to have smaller brands moved into bad spots. For example, a large cereal brand could move a small cereal brand to a low shelf. This means no one will see it and no one will buy it. Just think about how many businesses have closed down thanks to this. In fact, in California, there was even a lawsuit against Sara Lee Bagels. They were allegedly paying to move other bagels to very low shelves, and this was significantly hurting the other bagel brands' bottom lines. So it just goes to show how important shelf positioning is. And maybe next time you go shopping, you'll be more wary of shelf manipulation. Next up is right side. Have you ever noticed that whenever you enter a store, you're always led to the right side? Well, there is a very clear and obvious reason for this. The reason why is simply because most humans are right-handed. This is why humans always follow mazes to the right. But stores use this to their advantage. They found that most people shop anti-clockwise. So stores put all of the expensive stuff to the right and the cheaper stuff to the left, so they make more money. So if you're looking to save some cash and find some bargains, then head to the left-hand side of the store, despite all your instincts. But even if you happen to be a lefty or need something from the left-hand side of the store, there's other techniques stores use to get you over to the right-hand side. The main ways that they do this is by smells. Department stores put their perfume sections on the right to lure you with smell, and stores that don't have any perfume in simply spray it around the right side to get you to walk over there. Grocery stores have also been known to put the baked goods on the right to make you walk over there. Stores will always put this on the right of the store to get you to walk over to the expensive stuff. So if you're on a budget and looking to make some major savings, then head over to the left-hand side of the store. Next up is fake sales. So one of the main ways businesses make money is by holding massive sales. But believe it or not, it isn't one of the main ways consumers save money. Well, that is because sometimes sales aren't really sales at all. You see, typically just before a store sale starts, all of the prices get marked up. This means the store could increase the price of a TV to $2,000 for a day, and then the next day sell it for $1,000 and say you got 50% off, when in reality you paid the full amount. The best way to get around this is to have a general idea of how much a product's going to cost by shopping on. The best way to get around this is by looking at the products online and checking the prices out beforehand. But something even more sneaky that some stores do is actually make you lose money on a sale. For example, a t-shirt may be marked up from $10 to $20. And then they'll sell it on sale for $15. This means that while you think you've saved money, the store's actually charged you $5 extra. The best way to get around this is to make sure there's actually a percentage sign on the tag. It's much better to go with the percentage off rather than just buying it because it says sale. But of course, even percentages can lie. Of course, not all stores do this, but if you think it's just big brands, then you would be wrong. Even small brands like your local convenience store probably do this too. Next up is prices. So you may or may not have noticed this before. Have you ever bought a large item like a washing machine or a TV and it has a price tag on it? But for some reason the price tag doesn't have a comma. So instead of it saying $1,500, it says $1,500. You may think a comma wouldn't make all that much difference, but studies have shown that leaving out the comma actually makes it look cheaper. You see, commas make the number look longer and more complex, and because of this, less people buy it, so stores make less money. In fact, studies show that symbols in general make prices look larger, and that's why in some cases stores even leave off the dollar sign. on price tags. And of course, in certain countries such as America, tax isn't included in the price tag, which is a whole nother scam in itself. Or at least a way to make you spend a lot more money. Next up is store layout. So we already know that stores make you go to the right hand side to buy more. But that is not the only crafty layout trick the stores use to make you spend more moolah. One of the ways stores play on your psychology is by using end caps. End caps are items placed at the end of the aisle or conveniently in the checkout line. You may think it's super handy that they just put some gum right there. But no, this is a very precise psychological trick to make you buy more. Stores can make millions of extra dollars a year on impulse buys, which is why they do this. But let's say you're trying to save money. Well, stores make that pretty hard for you to do. First off, they put any clearance items or bargain things at the back of the store. This means you have to walk through the entire store before you get to the cheap stuff. And in that time, you've likely been tempted by a few more expensive things. And have you ever wondered why the bargain bins are such a mess? And why they're called bargain bins? Well, it's because stores would rather you buy the more expensive new stuff. They want to make the cheaper things look chaotic and unappetizing, which is why they do this. There's not too many ways to get around this, but one thing is visualizing the one thing you came in for and not to be tempted by anything else. Next up is toys. So, do you remember every Christmas as a kid there was that one toy every kid wanted? But in all of the stores it would be sold out. You may be thinking, why don't the stores learn and just order more, seeing as it happens every year? Well, the reason for this is classic supply and demand. You see, the retailers know what toy every kid wants, so they purposely understock it. This then creates buzz around the product, and then they can later restock and sell a whole bunch of them. The media also often pick up stories about toys which everyone wants but can't get. This creates even more buzz for the toy and stores, making them a whole lot more money. So really, the store didn't accidentally order too little. They're playing on your and your kids' psychology. That's right guys, stores ruin Christmas for you and your kids to make a quick buck. Next up is hidden price tags. Have you ever been looking at something very expensive but you can't see a price tag? This usually happens in high-class clothing stores and jewelry stores. Well, believe it or not, they didn't forget to order the price tags or something. Expensive stores purposely leave off price tags to avoid something called sticker scare. This is when consumers leave a store simply because the prices on the stickers are too much. Instead, a store will try and draw you in with the emotional value. For example, they'll describe the sapphires in a piece of jewelry. This is a technique called upselling, which is making a product sound better than it really is. Another advantage of hidden price tags is people's egos. If somebody spent a while telling you about a product and then you find out the price is pretty high, you're likely still gonna buy it. This is because it would be embarrassing for you to say you couldn't afford it and to leave the store. You may feel like you wasted the store employee's time, and you may be surprised to learn how many people don't want to look like a cheapskate in front of someone they don't even know. High-class clothing stores do this well by employing rude staff. It's not uncommon for the staff to make it seem like they don't think you can afford a product. This way you're more likely to try and prove them wrong by spending more money. But chances are they don't care about you or how much money you have. They've simply been told by their managers or the store to do this to make the store more money. So guys, when you go shopping, take your wallets but leave your ego at home. Next up is shopping carts. So this isn't a way stores are making more money out of you, but it is a pretty gross fact which will change the way you shop in stores forever. Did you know that the handlebars of shopping carts are actually more dirty than a public bathroom? Now that is gross but not exactly dangerous. But what is kind of dangerous is that half of all shopping carts contain E. coli. So next time you try that free sample with your bare hands after pushing a shopping cart, think again. This is actually the reason why some stores now offer cleaning wipes or alcohol gel. You may think that's cleanliness gone crazy, but instead you should really take it. The reason why there's so much E. coli and germs in these shopping carts is mainly from general use. But another big factor is that people often go to the store's bathroom and then don't wash their hands and go and touch a shopping cart. So guys, be sure to wash your hands after pushing a shopping cart. And whatever you do, do not eat anything with your bare hands after pushing the cart. I know it's tempting to bust open those flaming hot Cheetos as soon as you get out of the store, but you're gonna have to wait if you don't want to get E. coli. Next up is price matching. So you've heard a lot of ways stores make more money from you. But here's a way you can actually make money from stores. You may have heard of price matching before. It's where a store matches the price of a competitor. If you tell store B that store A has them for $1, then store B will likely make their price $1 for you. The crazy thing is most stores don't advertise for this, but if you simply ask for a price match, they'll likely give you one. Just some of the major stores that offer price matching are Walmart, Target, Amazon, Best Buy, Kohl's, JCPenney, Bed Bath & Beyond, and many more. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and take advantage of these stores' price matching services. You'd be surprised how much money you can really save. In fact, one British woman called Janet claims she saves $1,000 a month using this method. I don't even spend $1,000 a month, so I don't know how that's possible. But you don't know unless you try, so don't be afraid to ask the store attendants about price matching. Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for the most amazing fact on this list. If you guys want more amazing content, then check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that on screen and in the comments. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what you're waiting for, subscribe to Top 10s.